Hi book lovers, it's Jenny at Julia Baby Jen, and these are my favorite steampunk reads from 2016. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about my favorite steampunk that I read in 2016. I didn't read a lot of steampunk this year, but I did read some good ones. I'm going to start with Dearly Departed by Leah Habel. This is a futuristic world, actually, instead of past. Normally steampunk is in historical setting. This does have a historical setting, however, because even though it's in the future, mankind has reverted back to the Stone Age type of ways, and so it's like Victorian England type style of living. I'm going to read the description. It's been a little while since I read this. The year is 2195. The place is New Victoria, a high-tech nation modeled on the moors of an antique era. 16-year-old Nora Dearly is far more interested in her country's political unrest than in silly debutante balls. But the death of her beloved parents leaves Nora at the mercy of a social climbing aunt who plans to marry her off her niece for money. To Nora, no fate could be more horrible until she's nearly kidnapped by an army of walking corpses. Now she's suddenly gunning down ravenous zombies alongside mysterious blackhead commandos and confronting a fatal virus that raises the dead. Then Nora meets Bram Griswold, a young soldier who is brave, handsome, noble, and thoroughly deceased. But like the rest of his special undead unit, Bram has been enabled by luck and modern science to hold on to his mind, his manners, and his body parts. And when his bond of trust with Nora turns to tenderness, there's no turning back. Eventually they know that disease will win, separating the star-crossed lovers forever. But until then, beating or not, their hearts will have what they desire. So yes, this is a futuristic story with the Victorian setting, and there's zombies involved. So it's a really fun story, lots of action. I really liked it. I can't wait to read the sequel. And we have Lady of Devices by Shelley Adina. This is the first in a series, and I do want to read the rest of them, but I haven't quite yet. This is about a girl in historical London, and she is a girl of a daughter of a fabulous estate and everything, and things are going her way, except she always has her own little idiosyncrasies, and she's into mechanical things and stuff like that, which isn't normal. But then her father gambles away their entire estate, and she is left penniless and on the streets and trying to survive, and she ends up becoming the Lady of Devices, and she rounds up a ragtag group of orphans and becomes their leader to take back what is hers. So it's a really fun, interesting steampunk ride, and I really liked it. Then we have Soulless by Gail Carriger. This is a really fun story, and I need to read the rest of this series as well. I love this. So this is an adult steampunk paranormal type of story. So you got your historical fiction. It does take place in London. The main character is Alexa, and there is a bit of a paranormal twist on this society. So in this world, vampires and werewolves and all that stuff actually exist. They're part of society, but they kind of have their own part of society, and there's societal norms that are normal and that are not. Then there are people that are soulless, and they're people without a soul, and Alexa is one of them, but she's hiding that fact from the rest of society. She becomes involved in this vampire and werewolf drama. She meets this amazing man who is a werewolf, and it's just a really fun ride. I really loved the world building and how Gail Carriger twisted the steampunk and the paranormal together. That made it really fun read, and I need to read the rest of these because this was so fun. I should mention this is definitely adult. There is some somewhat graphic sex scenes in this, so this is not a YA book by any means. And then I have A Tyranny of Petticoats. This is actually not specifically steampunk. I just threw it on this category. It's actually an anthology of short stories written by different authors, and they all have historical fiction. It's women in different historical fiction eras becoming a hero in their time. So there's 15 stories in this, and it's really fun. The authors are J. Anderson Coates, Andrea Kramer, Y.S. Lee, Catherine Longshore, Marie Lu, Keklo Magoon, Marissa Meyer, Sandra Mitchell, Beth Rivas, Catherine Hung Richmond, Lindsay Smith, Jessica Spotswood, Robin Talley, Leslie Walton, and Elizabeth Wine. And Jessica Spotswood is the who edited this and put this all together. It's a really fun bunch of stories. I really love them. And we've got everything from pirates to stagecoaches and trains and all kinds of fun things in here. This is just a really fun read. If you love steampunk, you'd probably really get into this because there's enough of that fun steampunk vibe with some of the stories. It's historical, great female heroine characters, and it's just a fun bunch of reads, and I love anthologies, so this was a fun one. Lastly, I have The Dark Days Club by Allison Goodman. This was a really fun read. So this has the historical thing with a supernatural element to it as well. And this is about Lady Helen, and she's of society and thinks she knows what's going on, but there's all this hidden different paranormal abilities in this world. Unlike soulless, they're actually hidden from society, so no one knows about them unless you're involved in the Dark Days Club. And she's actually a descendant, and she has a magical gift she's not aware of, and she's supposed to take her place as part of the Dark Days Club and help rid the world of these terrible creatures. And she wants nothing to do with it, but she does become embroiled in this whole conspiracy in this whole world, and it's a really fun adventure. I really loved it. The sequel comes out really soon, and I'm really excited to read that. And those are my favorite steampunk reads from 2016. Leave me a comments below if you've read any great steampunk lately. I would love to get suggestions. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.